Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Today I'm hitting you guys with another cooking video. Today I'll be making my version of shrimp tacos. This is gonna be a really delicious one. I already know the ingredients are very simple. Anyone can do it. I hope you guys give it a try. So let's get into it. All right guys, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is season your shrimp. I have my shrimp here peeled, deveined, ready to go. The ingredients I'm going to use to season it, it's some obey. Like I told you guys before, I season heavily, and obey always goes with seafood, especially shrimp. Some black pepper. Wait, this is not coming out. So you put some black pepper, a little bit of salt. Obey has salt, but I just like to put a little more. Some Cajun seasoning. And obviously you season for your taste. I like my food very seasoned, so I go ham. Seasoned however you like. And parsley. Parsley really don't have much flavor, however, it just looks pretty, so I just use it. Alright. And then you give this a little stir. And that's pretty much the seasonings for your shrimp. And now we're gonna prep. Just make sure you mix that well so it can get nice and flavorful. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And for the shrimp, I'm going to cut up a couple of veggies to go with it. So I'm gonna cut up a plum tomato, and I'm gonna dice it pretty small because I don't like veggies, guys. If you guys have not already noticed, I don't like veggies. So I use veggies for my food because it gives a good flavor. However, I chop it up really small so that you don't see it. So, and you don't taste the chunks of it because I don't like it. So I do use vegetables in my food. However, I just make it look like it's not there. Let me put my sleeves up because I'm gonna mess up this sweater. So I dice it up pretty small. So you're gonna dice up a whole plum tomato. Well, obviously this depends on how much shrimp you're making. So dice it up real nice and small. The next vegetables we're going to be using is yellow peppers, orange peppers, and red peppers. I like to use these colors because they have a little bit of a sweet taste and they just look very pretty. So again, you're going to dice this up really small. So now I have my tomatoes, my yellow peppers, orange peppers, and red peppers. Now I'm gonna slice up some green scallions. Put some cilantro. Cool. And you're gonna need 1 lime for your shrimp. So you're gonna go ahead and chop this now and have that ready. So now I'm gonna move this to the side. This is all gonna be for the shrimp. Instead of using lettuce, I use red cabbage. So you're just gonna go ahead and slice it as thin as you can. right, so to season my red cabbage, now that I have it nice and shredded, nice and thin, just the way I like it, I keep it really simple. I just squeeze a lemon into it. Oh, nice and juicy. That's how I like it. Go ahead and use the whole lemon because it's a small one. So I just put some lemon into it. I'm sorry guys, I always call these lemons because obviously, if you guys don't already know, I speak Spanish, and in Spanish we call limes and lemons limones, so I call them lemons. However, these are called limes in English. So for those who speak Spanish, you guys know my struggle. Put some salt. Ooh, that was a little bit too much. It'll be fine. And some black pepper. And that's all I put, and then I just toss it up. Nice and simple. But I like to season everything that I put into my tacos. That just gives it so much more flavor. So you just, oh, go ahead and eat that one. Nice and tangy. That's how I like it. So we're just gonna put this to the side. Cool. I'm going to make a little salsa, a little avocado salsa thing that I've made up. And to this, you add an avocado. Let's see if it's good. Oh, it's perfect. Yes, I could never pick an avocado. Let me just, be careful when you take the seed out. Boom, that's out. And then I'm just going to dice it up as best as I can without cutting myself. So just go ahead and dice it up. And then you're gonna scoop this into your little bowl that you have here on the side. And try to keep it in the little dice, in the little cubes, because it looks prettier that way. So I have that. Do the other one. Be careful, do not cut yourself. I've cut myself before, so just be careful. Okay, cool. And then you go ahead and just scoop it out. Cool. And to this, I'm also going to dice up a plum tomato. Take the ends off in half. I think just with half of the plum tomato should be good. So I'm just gonna slice this last little piece up, and I should be ready to go to the next part. Tomatoes are so pretty and they give off, you know, such good flavor, but the texture of it, like, oh god, I just can't do it. I'm a texture person, so if the texture is like squishy and stuff like that, I'm not gonna use the other half, so just reserve that. Unless you're gonna make more avocado. If you're gonna make a lot of avocado, you can use the whole thing. So I'm gonna use one Serano pepper. Take the end off, and just be careful when you're handling spicy like peppers and stuff, because this thing goes on your fingers and it burns. So I'm just gonna do little slices. This smells spicy, so just as thin as I can without cutting myself. I'm cooking for my family today and they like spicy, so I'm gonna use the whole thing. Cool. I'm gonna take that and put it into the bowl. Now, to season this, you're going to add some salt. Some salt and some black pepper. I like a lot of black pepper, so just go in. Then you're gonna add some olive oil. A little bit more. And then you're gonna squeeze a lime into it. Put that to the side. Let me cut this lime off. So I squeeze the lime into it. And then I'm gonna add a couple of cilantro leaves in it. I'm just gonna tear them out of the branches and stuff. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is kind of like a thicker type of salsa. Whoop, lost some tomatoes, put those back in. And if your avocado is a little bit bigger than you like, you can go ahead and just use your spoon and squish it up if you want. But this looks so beautiful. Look at these bright colors, so fresh. You can even eat this with like your breakfast, like with some eggs. Look at that, how beautiful that looks. Yum. And I don't even like tomatoes, but this salsa right here is fire. Let me make it a little bit smaller. All right guys, now I'm gonna show you guys how I make the sauce that I drizzle on top of my tacos. And to that you're gonna need about 2 spoons of mayonnaise. That in. You're going to need about 1.5 spoons of sour cream. Sorry. 1.5. You're going to need sriracha. This is all the sriracha. It's gonna be up to you how spicy you like it. I'm gonna put about half of a spoon. And to that, you're going to add some garlic powder, just a little bit. And some black pepper. And then you're gonna wanna squeeze a whole lime into it. And then obviously this sauce, you can adjust it, taste it as you go. That has a lot of juice in it, so I'm just gonna put half of one, and then mix it and give it a try. Everything off your spoon because mine looks a little too pale, so I think I'm gonna want to add, actually let me give it a try first. I need some more sriracha, so I'm just gonna add some more sriracha because we like spicier. A little bit more, and you put sriracha to your liking. All right, I think that's good. You want it to be like drizzly like that. All right, cool, perfect. So you're gonna set this into your fridge as you prepare the rest of your tacos. All right guys, so I have my pot on medium high. We're gonna let this get nice and hot. To the pot, I'm going to add some olive oil. Boom. So we're gonna let this get nice and hot. Now that my pot is nice and hot, I'm going to add 3 garlic cloves. I'm gonna add 3 because these are kind of small. So I'm going to add 2 at a time. You gotta use some power here, some strength. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add the 3rd one. scrape off the end. Alright, so we're gonna let that work for a little bit. And to this, I'm going to add what we chopped up earlier. And what I'm gonna add first is the tomatoes, yellow peppers, orange peppers, red peppers, and the green onion, which is called scallions. So we're gonna throw that in and save your cilantro for later. And you're gonna give that a mix. And you're gonna want this to cook down and create a little bit of a sauce. So it's gonna take a couple minutes to get there. So just leave it alone for a little bit. Alright, so now that it's been a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp. Add all the juices as well. And then you're going to give that a mix. And remember, shrimp cook really quickly. Do not overcook your shrimp, because then you're going to have some tough shrimp. You don't want tough shrimp. So you're gonna leave that alone for a little bit. Alright, so it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little stir. Now to this, I'm gonna add a lime. Just squeeze a little lime to it. Squeeze the other half. And I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some cilantro. And I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. Perfect. And give it a mix. And a little turn again, just to make sure this is all cooked. And these are perfect. They are ready to go. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to fry up your taco. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my little, what's this called again? Flat top, or whatever this is called. This. If you don't have this, you can use a pan, no worries. So to your pan, you're going to add a little bit of oil. I'm using grapeseed oil. That's just the oil that I use every day in my house. You're gonna want to take that and put it onto your pot generously. And I'm only gonna be making 3 just to show you guys. So you're gonna want to coat. Put some, ooh, splattered. Cool. So I'm just gonna be making 3. A spatula. Let that toast a little bit on each side. This one I think is ready to be flipped. Cool. this one as well, just a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is I'm lower my flame a little bit because it's happening too fast. If they bubble up, just flatten them out. And to this, I'm going to add 4 cheese Mexican shredded cheese. And be generous if you like cheese. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a bunch of it. And all 3 of them. And I love cheese. All right. And then put this on yours to the side. Let me lower it. I don't want to burn my tortillas. Cool. And to this, you're gonna grab some of your shrimp, as much as you like. I'm gonna grab some with the sauce and everything. I think 3 per taco is good. You can add as much as you want to your tacos. I'm just gonna put 3 with some of that sauce. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to plate them. So you're gonna wanna grab your plate, grab those tacos off the pan that you have them on. Oh, these look so good. Even like this, they look so amazing. All right, so now that you have your tacos on your plate, they look amazing already. You're gonna wanna add a little bit of your cabbage. Obviously, you add as much as you like. I like to add a little bit. And then put a little bit too much on this one. Take some out. And I'm touching my food with my hands because it's my food. Mind the business. Cool. Then you're gonna want to add a little bit of that avocado salsa that you made. And I'm trying not to get the peppers because I don't like habanero peppers. I just like the flavor of it. I like the spiciness. I just don't like the texture, so I don't put it on mine. My mouth is literally watering. Cool. Then you take that sauce that we made, you give it a good little mix. And you're gonna want to drizzle that. Alright guys, that's it. Simple. It took a little bit of prepping, but it was very simple. The ingredients, very simple. You can find them anywhere. So now it's time for the taste test. I am so excited because these look phenomenal. Like, come on. So let's give it a try. Hold on, because they kind of stuck together. Oh my God. And tacos are messy, so let me put it down for a little bit because I can't do it. Let me get a good bite. I am so excited to try this. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, a bite. Look how juicy it is. Are you kidding me? Let me show you guys that. You see that? Amazingness. Move my face so I could focus. Those peppers give the shrimp so much flavor. The avocado, the creaminess, the crunchiness from the cabbage, the cheese melted on the, oh my God, these are so amazing. I hope, if you guys haven't tried any of my other recipes, I don't even feel bad. Guys, give this one right here, you guys have to give it a try. It's so good. And if you do give it a try, please send me pictures, videos to my Instagram. I will put it down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment on my videos. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys just even watching. It's amazing. It makes me so happy. So see you guys next time. Bye.